live. Hey, Beth and Nate. Hello, hello, hello. Just waiting on Alan, as usual. Chris, I just finished my cookie. Ellie's back. Yay. Did you bring the cookie for Chris? We made a ton of different kinds this weekend, Chris. We did sugar cookies and peanut butter cup cookies and...
You bring a sample tray.
Yeah, Alan's going to bring them out to tease you. Isn't that nice? Russian tea cakes and, oh my goodness, baklava cookies. They're thumbprint cookies. Snickerdoodles, chocolate chip. I'm missing one. What am I missing?
Wedding cakes.
Well, you can't see it without the plastic.
Well,
wrap.
you want me to take?
No, I don't.
Let's just eat them.
So I ended up selling a tray of cookies already today. Alan came home from work after he had taken the big tray in, and someone ordered a tray, so I made up a tray for them. We baked Saturday afternoon and all day Sunday. I did the baking, he did the icing, so he had a lot of cookies to ice. So on the screen are last week's paintings, and they all dried really nice. You want to do a show?
This was your first one, right?
That was my attempt at a balloon smush, but it did dry really pretty. It's very soft.
And there was this.
That was that a floating cup?
Yeah. Then there was the...
Yeah, Tammy, I ended up baking more than I should have, that's for sure.
double ring pour. And then there was my crazy eights.
You lost the wispiness on the, turn it around the other way. Because that was the way they were seeing it. Go on, keep going. There you go. Where his hand is in the front here. He lost that wispiness that rolled off the canvas.
Kind of poured up.
Yeah, we got a nice skin out of that though. I didn't peel it off yet. You want to peel it off? Chris is going to go get his cookies. He'll be right back. I made myself a cup of tea tonight because I am very tired tonight from all the baking this weekend. And then I cleaned the studio today while my cleaning lady was here cleaning my house. I cleaned the studio. So it was nice to actually not have to go in there and clean. And actually get things put away. Hi, Shirley. Are you feeling better, hon? Yeah, well, that won't fit in the bun rack. It's too big. I'm sorry to hear that, Shirley. I'll keep you in my prayers, honey. At the bottom of your screen, go into the little settings button, if you have it there, and change your either to 720 or 1080, and that should focus it up for you. So tonight we are going to do Elise Fournier's technique on one. And I'd also like to do a black and white painting tonight. I'm not sure what Alan has planned.
Neither is he.
I prepped about 20 canvases today, so he should have no problem figuring out what he wants to do when he sees all the sizes are available.
You didn't prep the 4x5.
No. Yeah, but it's screen. I make jewelry, Carrie, necklaces and bracelets and earrings. I just got some really cute wine stoppers. Let's see if I can find them real quick. I'm trying to remember who I bought them from. I got them on Etsy. So I got these on Etsy. Of course, I wanted them in time to do Christmas gifts, but that's not going to happen. So I ended up getting 3 different sizes, I guess. But these are all, you just put the skin in here and then you can resin over it, or the glass cabochons. But if you watched Anne Marie this past week, she has that UV resin. I ordered a bunch of it from Wish. They had it $1 a bottle, so I ordered probably over 100 grams. So yeah.
Trina wants to know what you think of her husband's piano.
I love his piano. Did you see it? When he covered it with skins? Yeah, guys, if you haven't had a chance to see that, it's in the garage. She posted a picture. It's amazing. It's going to look so good when he varnishes it.
Marilyn Lynch wants to know, what was the first one you were doing?
The Elise Fournier. I don't know how she pronounces her last name. I'm going to say Fournier. Where she squirts the white into a pour. So I'm going to do that one first tonight.
Kelly wants to know, she said she used WD-40 silicone spray but got no cells. Why is this?
I don't use it for cells. I just use it to release the paint from the cup. But if you squirt it into a little bottle, a little bottle like this, and use that in your paint, you should get some cells. Either you use too much or your paint was too thin. I don't know what else I'm not there to see it.
Matt wants to know, when you prep a canvas, what do you actually do? Oh, Maria's already answered that.
Oh.
But you can demonstrate it.
I tape off the back with painter's tape. And I use metal push pins to keep the painting up above so the air can get under there to dry underneath. It helps painting dry just a little bit faster. And I do spray the back with water to tighten the canvas, because your canvas should sound like a drum. If it's really saggy, spray the back with water and let it dry, and it should be nice and tight. And you can do that a couple of times.
Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate your support.
Oh, thank you, Kath. So I'm going to do a white background And that'll help the paint move. But I gotta put white in a different bottle though, because I have a feeling when I squirt it, we may get some backwash into the bottle. So I gotta grab another bottle, pour some of this in there.
You know how you like backwash.
Oh yeah, backwash.
Artifacts is in the house.
Jenna. Hey, where did we put all those empty bottles? There.
Thank you, Shirley. Appreciate the support of the channel. Becky wants to know when you get them on, what kind of torch do you use?
It's just a little chef's torch. I'll show you the box. Below the video, there's a link to my Amazon shop. And this is the one that I have in my Amazon shop.
It's great for cigars, too.
Yeah. The reason I like it, though, you know how you'll see a lot of people use two hands. They got to turn their fire on and then torch. This one, you can leave it on and just, it's one hand. And as long as you hold this button down, you have fire.
Trina, we say mash it down here.
Mash
That button.
Mash it. Okay, I gotta pour some of this in here. So what I'm gonna do is cover the canvas with white base paint. And then I'm gonna do just a pour in a mass. And then we're going to play around with the white paint. I think I'm going to put some silicone in that though.
Shirley wants to know, would you show us what the refill for the torch is?
Oh. Just butane fluid that you can get at Walmart or Home Depot, Amazon, in my shop. I buy 3 at a time. It's cheaper to get a 3-pack. And I'll even show you how to fill it. There's nothing in that one. I don't know why I saved it. So you just take your cap off. There's a little opening there. You stick that down in there and you push until it spits. Where it's fit, that means it's full. Click it a few times, get it going, and you're all set. Nothing to be afraid of.
Just don't fire it up or load it up when you're near an open flame.
I need some silicone. You gave me a brand new bottle the other night. Oh, because we didn't use it. We used up the old one. I threw the old one away today. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Please don't call me ma'am. So I have about 5 ounces of paint in here, so I'm only going to do 3 drops. Maybe. I probably have to take something off of here. Yes. So my rule of thumb is 2 drops, or 1 drop per 2 ounces of paint. But I'm going to do 3. You don't want to use too much because then you got to clean it all off.
Ellie says I should call you dude.
Dude, listen, chickadee. She's my chickadee. I missed her.
We missed Allie.
Okay. Get some gloves on, get our white down, and pick out some colors. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is our base paint. Is mixed totally different than our pouring paint. This one I use 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, and some water to get it to like a melted ice cream consistency. You want it to flow. But do not use this in your artwork though, because the consistency is too thin and you're going to end up with zigzags in your painting. You want all your paints to be the same consistency so you don't get the zigzags going. Heartbeat of America, America.
Rose just came over from ATD. Glad you could join us, Rose.
Welcome, welcome. So I need that so it flows.
Art by Care says, "Bum, we just got notification you were live. We just went live about."
Yeah, we're
16
just
minutes
starting,
ago.
so you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything.
Matt says his Ace Hardware store doesn't have the Liquitex varnish, gloss varnish. What can he use other than that?
Minwax polyacrylic. But make sure when you're using it, you're above 70 degrees. And do not dry your paintings where it's cold, because it will crack if you do. Put it on thin. Do 3 thin coats. Don't put it on thick because you think it's going to be shinier, because all you're going to end up with is cracks.
That's a question there. Where'd it go? Here. Can I use my base paint, or I'm sorry, my pour paint as my base?
You can, but it's going to be very slow moving. A lot of people do without, much issue, but we just found that this is much easier. And I don't have to have this perfect because I'm going to be adding paint to this, so it's going to end up flowing over anyway. If not, we'll add more.
Kathy wants to know, what did you type in to find those wine stoppers, and where did you say you got them?
I got them on Etsy. They'd be wine stopper bezels. Bezels. Gosh, they came from China though. It took about 2 weeks to get here. Send me an email at ChristinaWelchArt@yahoo.com and I can send you a direct link to that store if you want. If anybody wants those, just let me know. Okay.
Hello, Spicy.
Get some color on here. I think that should be big enough. It's the 7 ounce cup. Good. I'm going to shut that here off because that's so loud. I blew a fuse out here today and I couldn't fix it myself. Thank God Alan came home for lunch. Oh, we got nothing done.
Tammy wants to know, one of our paintings cracked in areas, and she mentioned it last time you were on, but what can I do to reuse?
If it's cracked?
Yeah, and then she wants to know, what is your email again?
Christina Welch Art at yahoo.com. Send me a picture of that so I can see how cracked it is, because you may be able to reuse it, or you can just soak it in a tub of warm water for a couple hours and all that paint should peel right off the canvas. But you'll have to let the canvas dry before you can reuse it. Okay. Let's go with this. I don't want to use that though. I want to use this one up.
One of our neighbors, Diane Bean, joining us tonight.
Hi, Diane. Okay, so does anybody have a color palette in mind? Because I'm game for anything tonight.
Charles wants to know, where did you get the black spray paint? I think.
Are you talking about the silicone? Walmart carries this, and so do the auto parts stores. And I believe I do have it in my Amazon shop, but I'm not sure if it's still in stock. I went in and looked to see what our sales were like for the year because we just started our Amazon shop the end of April. We sold 182 airbrushes already. So everybody must have an airbrush.
We got colors being called out for you, starting with Judy Lee says blues and reds. Shelly says no blue. Doug's calling red, purple, green, and orange for Allie. Teal, blue, green, and silver for Beth. Shirley says a color close to peridot green. Purples and reds, green, bronze, and gold. Could you do blues? Somebody wants Christmas colors.
Ugh, red and green. Ugh, mud. Okay, so first color I pulled was Fern from Lucas. So let's base it off this. This is like a really light lime green. It's not a green per se. It's more of a yellow, greenish yellow, but it's really pretty.
I'm getting heartbeat again.
That's because I got this out of focus. So if I start with the fern green and we can go in with a metallic after that. Boy, maybe like a deep bronze.
I'm getting all kinds of colors. Peridot, peach, yellow, lime, green, and black.
I have a coral. We could use coral too.
Julie wants to know, why do red and green always turn into mud?
Because they are not in the same color family. Think about it. You had red hair. And well, let's say you had a bad hair color job. See, now I'm going to go back to my hairdresser days. We used to neutralize red with green. So that would take that tinge of red out and give them more of a brown. If people go brassy like yellow, that's when we add an ash to tone that down. So an ash is more like a darker greenish tinge to get that orange out. Okay, so I'm going to start with a little bit of deep bronze. I'm going to add as we go. And I'm going to put the Deco Art Coral on top of that because I think that'll be pretty. And then after this, let's do a little bit of Van Dyke. How about some burnt sienna?
Catherine says she's a natural redhead with blue eyes. Just means she's more screwed up than most.
I bet you she's pretty.
Tanisha has joined us. Welcome, Tanisha.
All right, so then next to that, I'm going to do a little bit of champagne pearl.
Hello, Cindy. Glad you could join.
And then I'm going to go in with the fern. I'm going to go back to the bronze. Do you think I should put a yellow next, guys?
We got a first timer. Connie Fisher's joining us. Welcome, Connie.
Welcome, Connie. If you have questions, put them in caps so we don't miss them. Okay.
Hello, Tanya. Carol Johnson saying Naples yellow.
That's why I just did that fern. Yeah, that would work. That will work.
Marilyn Lynch wants to know. She says she can't find champagne pearl and wants to know who makes it.
That one I got is Craft Smart at Michael's. You can make champagne pearl. It's just gold and white pearlescence. Or you can use a touch of rose gold with gold and white pearlescent. So it'll give you that color too. If you want more of the pinkyish champagne color. So a little swirl to marry those colors a little bit. Do I want to pour it or do I want to flip it? I think I want to pour it. This is going to be very soft. I just want to move it just a little bit. All right. Let me give it a quick torch. I could have done this with brighter colors, I think. It's going to be hard for them to see it.
Hello, Sally. We got Debbie Fitzgerald joining us from Melbourne, Australia. Welcome, Debbie.
Okay, so after she pours the paint, she takes her white bottle, and this is where you want to be careful. You don't want to squirt it on top of the paint. You want to go up under. So you're going to push under and squirt. And this is where you backwash, because when you pull it back, that paint goes up in there. But I'm not going to go like all in a row. I'm going to go here and there. And all that's doing is breaking up the pour. And when we stretch it out, you get a whole different design.
Yeah. Connie says she's from High Point, North Carolina, and she's new to acrylic pouring.
Welcome to your new addiction.
We have a clinic for that. That's the Barrage Posse.
Yep. This is your clinic right here. This is your rehab. All right. Let me torch this again. Now we're going to stretch all this out, and the white's going to give us a whole different look to the pour itself.
Sunshine Scully says, been doing this for a couple months. Is torching best before or after you get your design?
Well, when you first flip your cup or do your pour, you can see how many cells you have. If you want to define those cells, I say torch because it'll help them grow quicker. But you're going to get cells just from stretching. Like right here, I'm opening up the brown.
Yes, Clayton. This is a healthy addiction.
It's an expensive addiction, though, for all of you starting out, because once you get all the supplies that you need, you're just pretty much replenishing bits and pieces. You're not having to buy everything all at once again. Getting started is the hardest part.
Got a good idea. She says there's no 12-step program for it. Maybe you need to videotape one.
This is really pretty right here, but I don't like this right here. So I'm going to push that paint down. You'll see me rock a canvas a lot because I like to get all the paint together to take a certain spot off, and that's it. Okay, so when I torch this, we should have some color come up on these edges of this. We should have, but I probably did it wrong because I have to figure things out. It takes me a few times, or I get lucky the first time and can't do it again.
Clayton's got a question. How do I get cells without silicone? Seems to have some paintings just loaded.
It's the densities of your paint. White will create cells. Black will create cells. Certain colors create cells. If you watch Marcy from Mixed Media Girl, she does not use silicone and she gets lots of cells.
Maria wants to know, what brand is that coral, or did you make it?
It's Deco Art. No, I did not make it.
Sasha wants to know, did the way you push have silicone?
Yes. Trying to get that dark to come up there so it's not so light. This will dry darker though. I have that dark everywhere in here.
Jeannie joining us.
Hi, Jeannie. Okay. So it's definitely different, not something that we normally do. But it was fun to just try it. I could see this done with bold colors. It would probably be really pretty. So if you guys are game, try doing it, you know, with your big bright colors, your reds and oranges. And I'm not sure if it would work with black. I have not seen anyone try it with black yet.
Thank you, Judy, for your support of the channel. And that's a good question, Kathy. Where is Nate tonight? Is he still sick?
He was here. He's probably downloading or editing while he's here. That's why he's so quiet. Nate, are you here? Yes, he's here. Okay. So it's very soft. But yet I got a lot of cell action in that brown area there. And a lot right here.
So we do have a Nate sighting.
Yes, there's a Nate sighting. So this will probably dry very interesting. I didn't get as much webbing as I thought I would get when I put the white in. Especially, I didn't get any here. But I did get some there and some over here. But it was a fun experiment.
Thank you, Clayton. Appreciate your support. We got Marcy in the house. Mixed media girl.
Hey, Mars. Okay, Mr. Welch. You are going to be up next. This white has silicone if you want to use that up. I don't see any backwash in it, so should be good. Should be good.
Do you want to mention while I'm prepping upcoming events?
We decided we are going to be live Christmas Eve because we aren't going anywhere anyways. It's just him and I and the kids. So, and we are going to be live New Year's Eve. We're going to have a marathon paint pouring. We're going to be doing all flip cups and dirty pours because we have a studio to decorate.
We have a need.
Yeah, we have a need. Why doesn't that not have a yellow cap?
And as everybody knows, we don't go small, right?
Go big or go home, right? So that's the plan. So if you guys are bored,
if you're in the area, New Year's Eve,
yeah, stop over and paint with us for sure.
We welcome guest appearances.
Just give me a call first. Just kidding.
Yeah, but we don't like painting our birthday suits or anything like that.
No, we don't do that. I'm in my pajamas. I just took
Marcy.
a shower.
Appreciate your support.
Thank you, Mars.
I heard about your little announcement too.
Oh, what's that?
The book.
Yeah, she's been writing a new book. Ah, that tea is delish. Okay.
You did prep some canvases.
I did. I have to film tomorrow. I want to film ahead, so.
Which one don't you want me to use?
Oh, you can use whatever you want.
4x5. Here it comes.
No, and you can't use the 20 by 20 because that's my next one.
I don't even see that one. Oh, there it is. Yes, I know. I have to choose my canvas first.
It's okay, Doug. You could have resubscribed. Oh, I want to tell you guys what happened the other day. So I'm sitting checking out my comments and stuff, and I go back to my YouTube channel, and I had lost like 200 subscribers, and I was like, what just happened? So I was freaking out, and I said to Nate, it's like, I lost like 200 subscribers. So we found out that YouTube went in and got rid of all the spam accounts and closed accounts. So if they were subscribed to your channel, they took them off. So I was like, oh, I took a nosedive, a big nosedive.
She's all worried about what she did wrong.
Thanks, Valerie. So I thought, oh my goodness, someone must be bad mouthing me or something. I was all worried. Because I love the analytics of having a YouTube channel. I like to watch to see where people are from that are watching us, or people that dislike our videos, where they're from. So, yeah, we figured it out. There was a little blue announcement at the top of the page on the 14th, I think it was, that explained it. So, yeah. So a lot of us that have, a lot of subscribers, we all took a big hit. So it was kind of disheartening a little bit, but that's okay. Wow, Jeannie, you lost 10? That's a lot for as few as you have. I'm sorry. But, I felt bad for people that were getting close to their 1,000. And then if they lost like 50, they'd have to like push all over again. So I felt bad for them.
I lost about 10 too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Huh. But watch the categories that you put your videos in. Stay in the how-to section or the entertainment section. Don't go into people and blogs because people there aren't interested in watching paint pouring. I stay in the how-to section. I'm thinking about branching out a couple of videos into the entertainment section just to see if I get more views. Hey, Kendra.
Somebody mentioned something about using
You're welcome, honey.
olive green previously.
I love olive green.
So I want to try that. I'm going to do a flip and drag.
You're going to do a flip and drag?
Yeah.
Now, remember, you need a little cup. Because remember last
big
time
or
you
go
said
home.
I used too much paint? TJ's doing good, Trina. He's been bugging me for cookies all day.
Oh my gosh. And last night he came out and stared at him.
Last night he just sat there staring at the table. It was sad, actually.
It wasn't sad.
Because while I was watching him like a hawk to see how many he was going to grab. But yeah, we have to watch his sugar because he was diabetic and he's not anymore. So I make sure I watch his diet so he doesn't have that problem anymore.
Is there any colors you want?
Thank you, Sharon.
You want to see?
What's that you have on the thing there?
Metallic brass.
Oh.
Solid bronze.
Yeah, that would be pretty with that.
And what else? What else? I need something to give it a little pop. Which goes yellow or orange.
Be careful because you have green there.
That'll give me blue.
Valerie says purple, teal, and gold. We've done many string pulls. Actually, we use yarn.
I've never done a string
Alan
pull.
has not done a string pull.
And I'm not doing one tonight either.
Such a wimp.
Okay. Got right now. I have folk art, solid bronze.
Trina, he's actually painted his own painting. He has it hanging in his bedroom. I brought him out here, was it last October?
Mm-hmm.
And let him paint for a day.
That was one of the first.
Yeah, he had fun. We need to do that again.
Blick metallic brass.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking for.
Belle said you can do a string pull on your channel.
Yeah, then you won't lose any viewers for that. Soho is olive green, fine touch, deep violet. I think I need one more color. And I still think I need something light.
Well, Nate, you tell me how to plug it in and get it working, honey. I'd be more than happy to help you with my Cricut. I actually was going to do that today. I may do it tomorrow. I don't know. No, because if I do it, then it's going to start here too.
Oh, that's true. We can't do that. Nate and Tina have a little gag going back and forth. Okay, last color I'm going to use is Lucas Fern.
Ellie says you seem like an expert at pulling chains. She doesn't know why you won't do it now. Oh, she gotcha.
Allie, I missed your wit.
I bought my Cricut. When did I get that? This summer. It's still in the box that it was shipped in. I still haven't even taken out of that box.
There's one question there about cheap canvas. No, last statement.
Oh.
Actually, the ones at Hobby Lobby, we got some pretty nice canvas there.
Well, she's probably talking about the bulk packs. They're not the same. Yeah, I watched Anne Marie use that Brother. I think it's Scan and Cut. I think that's the name of that one. It seems so easy. I wish that I could watch someone do the Cricut like that, where they're just, I'm a visual learner, so I have a hard time reading instructions. I look at pictures and put things together. I don't even read the directions. Needless to say, what was it, about 4 years ago, Al, we put that metal shed together?
Oh my gosh, we almost killed each other.
Yeah, we almost killed each other because nothing was lining up and we were drilling holes and
you're not doing it right.
Mm-hmm. So that's why we ordered a shed that was built on site.
Questioning my nationality.
I want to call you Ebola.
Yeah.
Well, you are a part. He's mongrel.
Mongrel.
Yeah.
Comes from a person of true Polish descent.
Well, today I was watching videos on the Oculus virtual reality headset. We bought one for my son for Christmas, so because he's so hard to buy for. He has everything and he has a job, and whatever he wants, he buys it. So he's like me.
Yeah, he's like you. I still don't know what you're getting for Christmas.
So I wanted to see what the reviews were like on that. So he's going to have a blast with that. I think I'm going to be borrowing it from him.
I'm sure you are.
We did try the Deco Art pouring medium. We have a couple of videos where we reviewed the product. You can go back in and do a search for Deco Art reviews on my channel. Worked great. I just did not like the top coat. Creative Inspirations also has a pouring medium that I have not tried yet. I have a whole gallon. I'm waiting because I have to do a bunch of reviews for Jerry, so that may be one of them. Shirley, a Cricut is one of those machines that cuts the vinyl for you to put on paintings or on sweatshirts or whatever kind of vinyl you're cutting. But you can also put your skins on the sticky sheets and cut out your skins instead of doing them by hand for your jewelry. That was the reason I got it, to cut the weird shape stuff.
So I mean, putting paint on the canvas, I already made a mess of myself.
Did you make a mess? You're making a mess. Oh, we got something we have to show when we get done with that one.
Show and tell?
Yeah, because we got fan mail today.
That's right.
I know I was calling it cry cut, but I was corrected that it's pronounced cricket.
You're welcome.
You didn't do it.
You sure?
It was a woman on her. Her name was Cricket.
You're sure about that? I could have swore I told you that.
I'm glad to see that, Shelly, that you opened an Etsy shop. Send me the link so I don't have to try to find it. Or share it in the garage. We're trying to get you guys that are in the garage that have Etsy shops to go into the file and add your shop. Because a lot of us like to buy from each other so we can, like, I'm starting an artist gallery wall. And I like to purchase paintings. I have one of Kendra's, and I have one from Jeff, and one from Erica, and I have a couple from Nate. What else do I have? Sandra Lett. I have to get an Ann Osborne and a Marcy.
Shake that one.
Connie, yes, we use glue oil as a pouring medium, and Floetrol as our paint extender. I'm trying to do all 12 by 12s, Trina, but I kind of went a little crazy at Sandra's gallery opening and got a really big one. So what was it, 12 by 24 or 12 by 36?
12 by 36.
Yeah, it's going to take up a big spot.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the Blick metallic brass.
Less paint, babe. Remember, don't
yes,
your
I heard. Folk art, solid bronze. I knew that was coming.
The glue all has a higher strength PVA. It's more like a bookbinder's glue and not more of a washable glue. The school glue is made to make slime pretty much, and it's for kids, so it's safer. It doesn't have a lot of the binding materials in it like this glue all does. So the glue all itself, like I say, we use it as a pouring medium, but we also use it because it's a binder, which helps bind the paint to the canvas. And the Floetrol helps extend the pigment. I do not use water in my pouring paints. I only use water in the base paint. That's wonderful, Judy. I love when kids get involved with
there's a lot of people are doing that with kids too.
Well, her son is making jewelry from her skins. Shirley got cookies.
We got cookies too.
We have so many cookies that I'm going to be sick of looking at them in about 2 more days.
Sick? Okay, here it goes.
I would not gesso plastic, no. If you're going to prime it, use a spray-on primer. Oh, that's wonderful, Judy. He's 10. My granddaughter is 11, and I just talked to her mom the other day. She's going to let her come down and spend a week with us in the summer. So she's already said to me, Nana, I want to paint. And I said, oh, we're going to be painting every day. I told her we're going to film videos too. So we'll have fun. Shelly, why would you dye it this time of year? I can't say that because I did Atkins when we went through Thanksgiving and Christmas with me on Atkins, so that was not fun.
Egads. Look what I got.
It's pretty. Why don't you torch it? Open those cells up before you tilt it.
Well, the cells are opening up already.
Yeah, but if you torch it, they'll get a little bigger. Nate, you won't if I send you cinnamon rolls. I did manage to get 120 Christmas cards mailed out. So you guys may be getting Christmas cards from me if you bought stuff or won paintings. So that'll be from me. And I lost my mother's gift card out here somewhere. I went through the garbage today and could not find it.
Somebody might have a gift card in there.
Somebody might have a Burger King gift card in there. It's worth $50, just saying. My mom goes to Burger King every day to meet her friends, and she has a Diet Coke and a chicken sandwich or a Whopper Junior or whatever. But I hate that she spends money every day to go out to eat lunch, so I always send her Burger King gift cards so that I buy her lunch every day. But if somebody gets it, just let me know that you got it so I'm not like going crazy over here trying to find it.
or blaming me for losing it. Those were a crazy couple nights with the auction and you trying to finish up that commission piece. And
oh my goodness, yes. That table was delivered today. Tell them about that, Ellen.
What's to tell? I mean,
that she took it home because she didn't want anybody buying.
Well, I took it into her cubicle in the office, and 10 minutes later, she looked at it and she's like, "Oh my God!" And all the girls come running over to see what she's screaming about. And 10 minutes later, it's gone. She took it home.
Bye, Connie.
She was afraid somebody was going to take it home with them.
So he also was home for lunch, and I gave him a huge box of coasters that did not have mates. You know, they're like singles, or I had like two, where I couldn't make a set.
Because we don't like to waste paint.
Yeah, we don't waste paint. You know, guys, like I say that, you know. So would I give you 30 of them?
Yeah, I have 6 left.
He has 6 left. They all went nuts over the coasters, too. And then, of course, I sent his boss a beautiful oval flip and drag that was resined. But he's hanging that one in his office instead of taking that one home.
So that's the stone coat just goes to show how much more added depth it gives to the picture. We thought the one we gave him last year was nice, and that was varnished, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
But he really liked the stone coat oval, and he said that's going on my wall in the office.
So yeah, I was excited. All my commission work is out the door. All my Christmas gifts are out the door. I cleaned up my studio today. It's just like, yay. Time to make a mess again.
I got one like bare spot right here that I need to do something with. Airbrush? No. Maybe.
Do what you want. It's your painting. Those colors are cool with the purple in there. Oh, you used the fern too.
I did.
I have Wednesdays off, Trina, but I'm usually out here all day, cleaning up my mess from filming all day Tuesday usually, and then answering emails. And I really need to do my books for this year, so when my accountant comes down here to visit to do my taxes, I'll be ready for her. I have not touched it all year. Well, I'm in big trouble.
Yes. You're in big trouble. Mr. IRS is going to come see you.
It's all sorted by month. It's just in the checking account, the other email, this email. It's going to PayPal. It's, oh my goodness. I'm just going to do 1 month at a time, and it won't be so bad. I went to school for accounting, so I got this. I'm good. Doug's birthday's in 3 hours and 4 minutes. Were you born at midnight, Doug? No, it's not a shoebox. It's well, I can't even show it to you because it's a, what is it?
What?
I have all those receipts in. A notebook. It's like 5
Garbage
inches.
can.
It's 5 inches high. I used to work at a bank, and I used to balance all the checking accounts, the cashier's checks and trust and all that. When the auditors used to come in from KPMG, oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of it now. KPMG, I think it was. They always came to me first because my work was already ready for them. I missed that job. I like that job. Pretty, pretty.
I think I want to leave it alone. When in doubt, step back, take a look.
Did you airbrush that?
I did on the one spot over here where I had a
Then
lack
you
of
decided
paint.
you didn't want to blow it all out.
I didn't want to blow it all out.
Rule of thirds, Alan.
Game of Thrones.
Walking Dead. You miss Walking Dead.
It'll be back on in a couple of months.
That's the only thing I watch.
Okay, guys. Any suggestions? What do you think?
It's going to be pretty when it's dry with that brass and the copper in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, off to the drying rack.
I wasn't a bank teller. I worked in finance department, so yeah. My niece is a assistant bank manager. She's busy at work. Well, Valerie, we were thinking about that for New Year's Eve. Like everybody paint with us. And then everybody can post their paintings on the Parage so we can see We're all going to try to use the same colors because we're going to do a bunch of paintings. So there's going to be a few of us that are going to use the same colors.
It's too bad we couldn't do like a go-to meeting.
Well, she's talking about a virtual painting party.
You can post it on the posse.
Yeah, so I'm going to be using all Creative Inspiration paint that night because we're just going to mix up like gallon jugs of it. Because we have a lot of paintings that Ellen and I have to get done, but
How many is a lot?
like, was it
What was the count?
26? 26, I think. And we're using all, was it 11 by 14s or 12 by 16? 11 by 14.
11 by 14.
Yeah, all 11 by 14. No, I do not spray them with WD-40, Trina. I just add the treadmill silicone, and I usually do, in those bottles, there's probably 10 ounces of paint. I do about 5 drops, sometimes 6.
I mean, somebody's slacking on cleaning up these gadgets.
I know. Where is he? Yeah, that'd be fun if we could all see each other. It would be fun.
We need a techno geek that can get us hooked up on.
I should talk to Danny about that.
Oh, got a heartbeat.
Heartbeat of America.
Okay, hon, you're up. Glad you could join us, Kitty. She said it's her first time here. Kitty Wag. I think if I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, I'm sorry.
There you go. You can have it. All right, guys. We're going to do a black and white. 20 by 20. We are going to prep the canvas first with black and white paint. And then I'm going to do, I don't know if I'm going to do ring pours or kisses yet. I haven't decided.
Thank you, Tammy. Appreciate your support of the channel. She just sent a contribution through PayPal.
Thank you. Yes, and I'm still doing the drawing on January 2nd for everybody that's been donating.
Hurry up here, blurry.
And blurry. Oh, I better give it something to focus on.
Hi.
The paint kiss pours, April. Have you seen them yet? I just did one. The video just loaded the other day. My boob one. Do you guys want to see that dry?
Mary Ellen wants to know where the Porage Posse's first annual convention is going to be in 2019.
We should have it at the beach. We really should. Oh, I'm going to definitely get a heartbeat. So
this
there's
is
the boob. But it dried nice. Yep, it didn't change at all, did it? I still have the few cells here in the corner and didn't change at all.
John is in Myrtle Beach. He says, come on over.
Well, I was thinking Outer Banks. Ellen, where did this painting come from? Was this one you did?
I don't know. Is that the video that hasn't been posted yet?
Oh, it might be.
From the double?
That's yours, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
There should be a smaller one that goes with that.
That's this one.
Well, that's those two together.
That's the twofer. You did 3 videos that night. I think that's the other one. All right, now I'm confused.
Now I gotta go check out my site.
Can you pull this over a little bit this way? Well, I'll do it for you because you don't have your clothes on. I just have a feeling it's going to tip that way. Okay.
Allie says when paint smooch, they make boobs.
When paint smooches, it makes boobages. Did you finish the white? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Kitty is from Iceland. We are in North Carolina, Kitty.
All right. So I think I'm just going to do like lines, and then we're going to do the puddles in between the lines. I want it to like stretch out, and I'm not going to use silicone. So now you'll see what kind of cells you get without silicone. Is that black or Payne's gray? I can't tell.
Heartbeat.
That's because there's nothing on the canvas.
We get a good representation from all over the U.S.
We do. We have them everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Carol Caskey's joining us from Southern Vermont.
I'm definitely going to need more black. I know for sure.
Kitty, what are you doing up? It's 3 a.m. there.
I have one viewer that sets her alarm to get up to watch us because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So
Well, you just tap me on the shoulder when it's time. I like to catch a little cat nap. Yes, Valerie, that is viewer loyalty. When you set your alarm clock so you don't miss your favorite show of the week.
all right, Hercules, open that for me. I love when you have to struggle. And it's your fault that it does that.
It is not.
I watch you wipe these off. No bickering, Alan. Because yet we get called out yet again. Address that while you're sitting there.
Yeah. For those of you who watched us for the past
Ever.
several months, we have discussions about differences in painting techniques, colors, everything like that. But there's no bullying going on. We do it a lot in fun.
We do it all in fun.
Monica, that's exactly right. It's called fun banter. So
We get called out because everybody calls me a bully. They say I'm mean to him. So I wanted him to tell you guys how he feels when I say things to him, because he knows it's all in fun. I'm not being mean, right?
no.
And
If I think you're being mean, I tell you.
Well, yeah. Well, someone told me that
But
you got defensive when I did it to you the last time, and we just laughed because it was like, when? What are you watching that we don't even know about, you know? But I'm not gonna. A lot of you know who it was. It happened. A lot of it happened in the group. That person's no longer with us. So I won't tolerate people attacking other people in the group for things that are not happening in the group. That definitely was a no-no. And when that person apologized profusely and they still continued to harass her, that was done. That was taken care of. So, and the bad thing was that she ended up going after a couple of other artists and bullying them as well. So
If anybody was the bully, it was her. And that's where I'm going to leave it. But our group is safe. All I ask is everybody be kind to one another and respect each other.
Which
you know,
have posted.
Yep. I mean, we can get into some healthy debates, but we don't have to name call or attack. If you don't like it, leave. You know, it's nobody's forcing you to be a member of the group. If you're being attacked, please let me know. I'll go after them for you. You know, I mean, I'll take care of it. No one deserves that. But it's like that in every group, guys. We're not singling it.
No.
You know, we're not singling our group out because I've been in other groups where it happens.
Hello, Mylene. You're not too late.
Okay, so I have my black and white down. Now we get to have fun. All right, so I'm using no silicone. I might have to mix up some black.
What? You don't have any black?
It's
It's all on your canvas, that's why.
So I guess I'm going to have to use silicone.
Okay, why are you cringing?
Because I didn't want a lot of cells. Maybe we'll get lucky and we won't get very many because I'm going to use the white without silicone.
Maria wants to know, so what was the trick that this black and white not mixing together and turning gray?
Well, I did it in lines. I did it linear, so it shouldn't have mixed. I mean, a little bit of white here popping up through, but we're going to fix that when we do the ring pours over it. We got a tiny little bit here and a little bit there, but not bad. Paper.
You need
Paper cups.
paper cups. You need more than that?
No, I'm going to use 3 of these. And I'm not going to spray them because I don't want the silicone. All right, so I'm just going to black and white them. And I'm putting all the color on one side of the cup. Okay, let's do one. Pinch that cup. Now we may get some gray here. And I am getting cells. And I am getting dizzy because it's black and white.
You're getting sleepy.
I already was sleepy. I'm getting a lot of gray.
Stasha says she would love to see video of fixes after pours dry. Is that possible?
Fixes as in what? Embellishing?
Stasha, can you elaborate a little? Okay, Marilyn wants to know, why do you pour some on the side of the cup and some in the center?
It's all on the side. This is so when it comes out, it's layering instead of mixing in different colors with each ring. So as you watch, the white will come out first. And then the black will follow. And then we'll get more white again and then more black.
Okay. Kim Rody says, I would like to know if you can fix cracks in your paint when it is dried.
A lot of people just use a metallic paint and go in and fix those cracks, like highlight them. You can never get it smooth again. It will never fill, so it's smooth.
Okay. Nastasia says that fixes where paint didn't cover right.
You can fix that, but let me tell you something. When you varnish, you're going to have that texture line. It's not going to be smooth.
Could you pour over it though?
You can. If you're using silicone, you have to clean that silicone off first. Some people gesso after that and then repour. You don't really have to. As long as you've got that silicone off, you should be good to go. But if you have cracks, I would soak the paint off the canvas first and then redo it.
Kitty from Iceland says she's recently started pour painting, but the paint is so expensive. That's a tricky one to answer. In Iceland, I mean, I think unfortunately because of where you live, the costs are going to be a little.
You could, if you could get the equivalent of Floetrol, you could probably use alcohol inks. If you can get alcohol inks cheaper than paint. There are YouTube videos to show you how to make alcohol inks. The colors won't be as opaque as paint, but you can make a wide variety of colors with alcohol ink.
Somebody, Catherine says, what about using house paint?
And house paint, yep. When I first started out, I used a lot of house paint because it was so much cheaper. You know, you figure 99 cents for a jar of paint when it's on sale. Home Depot runs that sale, I think 3 times a year now. So I bought 40 jars and all the colors that I wanted. But I've done paintings with just house paint and they come out great. I actually have one hanging up there. Oh, those cups are pretty. I must flip them. All right, girls and guys, ladies and gents. Huh?
What are you going to do now?
I'm going to tilt.
Big canvas.
It is, and there's a lot of paint on there.
Kitty Doc wants to know how many ounces of paint Floetrol in your 12-ounce bottles?
I would say probably 2 ounces of paint, 2 ounces of glue, and the rest is Floetrol. Get going.
Hello, Sam. Yeah. Okay. Didn't know that.
I kind of like it right where it's at. Tell me to leave it. Leave it. I know the only thing that's bothering me is this white patch right here. But I think I could live with that because I have the black here. It's like I know I could swipe it, but I don't want to do that because then we're going to totally take away from the rings. I really wanted that ring to go down, but I don't want to make this wonkier than what it already is. I leave it alone. I'll stop. And there's no boobs. Well, let me look at it because we might find something. All right, let me give it a torch. Now I got my hands cleaned off. So we will get a few cells. So we already have some. So when you're using black and white, it's almost impossible to not get cells because these are the two colors that are the heaviest. So they work with each other. They compete with each other to see who's going to hit the bottom of the canvas first.
Sorry, that was my other job.
The one that pays. But like I said, the white that I used, or the black that I used had silicone, but not on the base. So it was okay. Let me wipe the bottom off. What are you snickering about?
Shelly says she sees nipples.
I know, I told him I didn't have any boobs.
And then Spicy's like, someone say boobs?
I said boobs. So I was looking over here.
Clayton, are you leaving us? Too tired. Hope to watch live next week.
We will be here every Monday. We're not taking a holiday hiatus because Alan's going to be home. We don't go out for holidays. We don't have any family here. My family's all up north, so. All right, let me move this.
Kathy wants to know, do you let paint dry in your cup and then peel and reuse?
No. No. I don't have the room to store all that.
Maybe if she gets a 3-car garage someday.
Yeah, build me another porage. Oh, it's all so gray. But I can pull a couple. Let me pull a couple out of here.
I think you can make some pretty neat tiles out of this.
Yeah, I got a good spot right here. Let's see if I can get at least two. At least two.
Hello, Darnell. Glad you could join us.
So I clean my ceramic tile with alcohol and I tape off the back. And I have these ready to go all the time.
Isn't it known as a sepia?
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 Sepia.
Sepia, sepia, potato.
Tomato. Now you see.
It's going to be a pretty cool tile when that dries.
Cups.
We have a second story.
We have a whole
called
upstairs.
Storage.
It's called Hoardersville. What is it, 1,200 square feet?
Yeah.
Wide open, just like a big old basketball court. But of course, it's filled with our stuff, his mother's stuff, our son's stuff, his brother's stuff. Hey, there's so much
We're
stuff.
just a storage unit.
We are. And I told him, I said, we just need to get a dumpster and just throw it out the window into the dumpster because we aren't going to use it.
Oh, we go upstairs when we're looking for stuff that we can't find downstairs.
Yeah. We did get the Christmas tree down after we found it.
Yes, purge.
Yeah, we need to purge. I've been saying it for over a year now. Any chance I get, if someone's looking for donations, like for a kitchen table or, whatever I might have up there, I definitely donate.
So we would love to switch spots and use all that space, but we don't have any air conditioning or cooling up there.
Yeah, it's just like it needs to be finished. It's unfinished. Ooh, this one's kind of neat too.
Mark wants to know, what paint are you using?
This is all Creative Inspirations from Jerry's Artorama. The lamp black and titanium white. Let's see if I got room for one more. Oh, there's two over there for sure. I know you guys probably get tired of watching us do tiles.
The tiles were a hit when I took them into work today, I have to say.
Well, everybody got a piece of artwork without having to be singled out. Like some last year got paintings, so everybody got something this year. I'm very generous with my art. I try to make it as affordable as possible because I don't want to sit on it either. That's why we do the auctions. So everybody can afford a piece. You never know. It might be famous someday. You might have yourself a very expensive piece of art someday.
Sue Johnson wants to know, you just prep those with alcohol?
Yep. That one's not quite as pretty, but it may change as it's settling.
Okay. And Kelly's asking, how are you doing that?
Dragging it?
I think
I tried to teach Alan this. He's getting better.
I've gotten better.
It's just practice. When I first started doing it, I couldn't do it real good either, but the more I did it, the better I got at it. So I just scrape up enough paint to load up the top of that icing spatula. And I drag it and let it come off by itself a little bit at a time. You don't want to do too much because it'll pour off. And then when you get to the end, I drop the paint and I just tap the sides. That way your sides are all covered. You don't have to use your fingers that way. Practice, practice.
And Stephanie Smith wants to know, what do you seal the tiles with afterwards?
I use Stone Coat Art Coat. It's heat resistant to 475. So hot coffee cups will not stick to these.
And Shirley says, you've answered this once before, but she forgot. How do you prep tiles if you are allergic to alcohol?
We did say something else. Was it vinegar? I want to say it was vinegar. Correct me, somebody, if I'm wrong. I think it was vinegar.
There is another thing you could do with the tiles if you don't want to try with the spatula. And that's the smush.
Oh, yeah, dipping them?
The dip, yeah.
I don't have a good spot. I could do one. Mm-mm. No. Nothing worth dipping. No dip spots.
Mark wants to know, how do you not burn your gloves? Don't get close.
I started my chuck on fire once. And you learn really quick how close you can get that torch. My torch is usually 6 inches away from my paint. Because you don't want to burn your paint because it could, inhaling stuff, it's not good for your lungs, whether it's toxic or not. But I don't think paint is safe to inhale after it's burned. But I've never burnt my glove. That would be, now I shouldn't have said that because now I'm probably, ooh. Pretty.
Pretty.
It's now I probably will though. Ugh.
Stasha wants to know, how do you finish the back of the tile?
When those are done, I'll resin them after they're cured, and I let them cure for 2 weeks, and then they go into a baby powder bath for about 2 weeks, and then I clean them off with alcohol. I apply the resin, and after the resin is cured, well, 16 hours usually, and then I pull the tape off the back. But you have to let them set up this way for at least 72 hours so that resin doesn't get dented, because it's very soft.
You cleaning up your mess?
I'm getting there. Are you rushing me?
Absolutely not.
I think you're lying. I made a mess. That was a big canvas. And if you guys are new, I have OCD. I have to have a clean workstation all the time.
Catherine says 4 weeks even if you don't use silicone.
If you don't use silicone, wait at least 2 weeks before you do anything to them. Let that paint cure.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is have that paint peeling off.
All right. So today, Alan stopped at the post office box and got an envelope. And we got this from Christina Ramirez. There's 2.
With a nice little card.
So she's told us that she usually doesn't get to watch the live videos, but she always watches it on replay. First, thank you very much. So she says, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Here are 2 gadgets. Christmas challenge. You each use one however you see fit. Thank you for all the wonderful videos. Christina Ramirez. Thank you so much for the gadgets. So far, I haven't opened it, so we'll see if I'm going to still say thank you. Here, Ellen, you come open one, and I'll open one. They feel like something I know what's in here. I think I have one that I haven't used. Mine's green.
Mine's blue.
Uh-oh. We have a smaller version of this. Oh, yeah. So, guys, tomorrow night? Wednesday night.
How about Christmas Eve?
Or Christmas Eve. Yeah, we could do a Christmas Eve.
That
We'll
way,
do
when she
our-
watches
We'll do our Christmas challenge.
we can do the Christmas
We
challenge.
use these for swiping or something.
And when she watches this live on replay, she maybe will be able to join us next Christmas or on
Christmas Eve, yes. Cool. Thank you so much.
So
We like gadgets, guys.
I love gadgets.
Alan loves gadgets. There you go, Shiggy. It's all yours.
Oh, let's see.
I did my list, so
Your list.
yeah, I had my plan today.
My list was just a blank canvas.
I don't see why not, Susan. The only thing is peeling them off. So you want to make sure they're thick enough so you'll be able to lift the edge with a razor blade and peel it. Silicone mats work great. You know, the baking silicone sheets, those work great for skins.
Time to get in the toy box.
Ellen, we have that new gadget.
What? I don't know.
That's
about
Monica's gadget. You're going to do that. Shelly.
Darnell.
Alan's got Monica's gadget in his hand. I don't know if I can handle another one of these nights. Nate, are you here? Ah,
Can we replicate? Darnell, is your husband asleep? Because you don't want to wake him.
kitty skins are paint runoff, and we make jewelry with them. We've set them inside of beazles, and you can either resin coat it, or you can put a glass cabochon on top of it.
Or you can peel them off.
If you check out my Etsy shop, you can see some of my jewelry in there. And my Etsy shop name is Christina Welch Art. And the links are below the video to get there. Monica's already calling it. She's got dibs.
Dibs.
Darnell's scared already. She's scared.
No reason to be scared.
I missed what Nate said because he was like, bum, bum, bum.
That's what he said. Bum, bum, bum. We don't want to elaborate. What?
Stephanie had her thing set on slow speed. She thought we were drunk because we were talking it slow. Hilarious.
Read Allie's little.
Well, I'm going to play with the other one tomorrow then.
What one?
The egg separator. Don't use blue, whatever you do.
Why?
Get it? Do you get it? Because I got it the minute he said blue.
Who said blue?
Good night, Shirley.
I'm trying to think how we did this before.
Shirley's going blue, blue, blue. April says green, and then Monica said, yes, April, you my girl.
It's a little too
Oh,
high.
Leanne, that's wonderful. I miss those days, the Christmas concerts and the Jake singing, and yeah, I miss those days.
You do?
Yeah. If you guys watched this gadget when Nate was here, when Ellen poured through it, it was absolutely hysterical. I was laughing so hard I could not keep the tears off my face. So it did dry different than what it looked like as he was pouring it. So we were thankful for that.
Yes. But there's always instant replay.
But Monica knows what it was. But she is the owner of that painting. So
Yes, if I remember correctly, we had quite a bidding war going on for that painting too.
Monica said not the separator thing, Ellen. She thinks that was the problem last time. That
I
cup.
went with a smaller separator this time.
He's using an eraser. We don't want a bunghole, remember?
Okay, I need colors.
Well, we had green. Catherine will say, oh, Lord.
What?
Oh, Lord.
Who's saying that?
Catherine. Shelly said maybe use 2 separators.
Oh.
So you'll get 3 lines of color. Yeah, that's a better idea. I can't handle another ball snap.
Bonfolio?
Bung Julio. Nate's yelling bronze. So we have green and bronze.
I've already used bronze once.
So what? We have 3 different shades of bronze. There's the deep bronze, the, what's that folk art one?
The Craftsmart Deep Bronze Metallic. You got the Folk Art Solid Bronze and Artist Loft Bronze. Now that looks like
Yeah, I don't really care for that one. But with green, it would look good.
remember we want to stay away from the browns. Can't do greens. Sorry, Monica. Just can't do greens.
You can't do what?
I can't do greens. Not with this.
Not greens?
No.
Are you going to put a base down?
Probably
Sharon
should.
Lee's saying minty green, black, and gold.
We
gotta call
could
out-
go with a Lucas mint.
You got a call out there for Naples yellow and rose gold.
You're gonna have to mix up another Naples yellow when
That's
we're done.
fine. And still using up the Artist Loft one because I'm gonna make.
Which one?
I'm gonna make a Naples yellow out of the Soho.
You said rose gold, right?
Nah, not with those colors. I would definitely go with a bronze or a gold.
Deco Art bronze.
Why don't you throw a aqua flash in there? Bottom shelf.
Which
Keep going to your right.
what? The black
Aqua
flash?
Aqua.
Emerald.
Oh, where's the aqua? Oh, it's in the to be mixed bucket. Never mind.
No, it's up here. The aqua flash.
Yes, Monica, it's your job to always say green, just like Trina always says orange. So we call her Orange. Is Orange here? I have to make something orange this week.
Okay. I like this color.
Yeah, Maria, I'm going to do some mixing and see if I can get that Naples yellow
Okay,
color like
okay.
Artist Loft. So I will keep track about how many spoonfuls or whatever I'm using to get it. So you can mix them up. Susan's like, now we're back to the blues. What happened?
That's Payne's Gray.
So he has Payne's Gray.
Premier Deep Turquoise. Folk Arts Aqua Flash. Lucas Mint. And Artist Loft Naples Yellow.
Put that between the mint and the aqua flash. Because I think you'll get a reaction in that yellow from the aqua flash.
Okay.
Okay, Allie, we're going to call you Rainbow Biatch.
You put a little base paint down. What do you think? I don't want to cover the entire canvas with it, do I?
Stephanie, I have them in my Amazon shop if you're looking for them. The cabochons. I think you get 100 in the lot that I have in there. I love to watch the people that dip them in the paint, but I'm so afraid they would pop out of the bezels.
Straight down the center too. Drip, drip, drip.
So if you guys are new to making jewelry, a 1-inch bezel is 25 millimeters, just so you know that your cabochons will fit without having to Google what size is there. But It's hard to find punchers for all those different sizes, but I did get some new punchers. But I still didn't find the size that I wanted. So that's why, that was another reason I got the Cricut, so that I could cut my own. Yes, and if you guys are Christmas shopping, you don't need supplies, but you're Christmas shopping on Amazon, go through my link and make a few pennies on your purchases. Keeps us buying supplies, that's for sure. So yours came out pretty then, Leanne, because I've seen them. Michelle Edhouse does that, and some of hers are absolutely gorgeous. But my fear comes when you glue that into the bezel. Because you can either use the diamond glaze or the E6000. I'd like to dip it in resin and stick it in there. And then I would know it wouldn't come out, right?
Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Payne's Gray.
We better not get saggy boobs.
Deep Premier Deep Turquoise.
She uses E6000. I'll have to try it, Leanne. I have a bunch of cabochons that I've been wanting to try that with.
Folk Art Aqua Flash.
We'll put them to the test.
Artist Loft Naples Yellow. And then Lucas Mint. Back to the Soho Payne's Gray. The Premier Deep Turquoise. The Folk
Yes,
Art
Mary Ellen.
Aqua Flash.
I have people that just order through my link. They don't even buy supplies. They buy vitamins and all kinds of stuff.
The Naples Yellow and Lucas Mint. I think I want to put a squirt of black in there too. Right down the center.
Rose, I'm right there with you. I don't wait for people to buy things that I want because I never get them, so I just buy my own. If I see it, I want it, I buy it. I bought what did I buy today? What was that little piano thing?
Oh, you did buy it.
I did.
She always wanted to learn piano. Thinks it's about this big.
I took piano lessons when I was a kid, but I had two mean brothers that used to slam my fingers down in the piano thing because they didn't want to listen to it. So I bought this little, was it 29 keys? You use your two thumbs to play it. I don't know if you guys saw it on Facebook or not, but I ordered one. I will wrap it and put it under the tree. Are you cringing, Monica?
You have no one to blame but yourself, Monica.
We're all sitting here with anticipation to see what's going to come past that strainer as you're pouring. Ellie, seriously? You bought a grand piano off Craigslist for $1? Wow. I don't have room for a piano. My inversion table sits right in the middle of our living room. Monica said to lift the edge of the canvas a little bit. You got it up, don't you? He's got it up on something. Yes, Allie, I'd like to see that piano. Just put it upstairs.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh my. Anybody need a cedar chest? We have a beautiful cedar chest up there that nobody wants. What else do we have up there? Let's see if we can get rid of some of this stuff to our viewers.
What are you going to call this? Is that a Craigslist? The Barrage list?
Yes, the Barrage list. I know the shipping would be crazy, wouldn't it? It was a cedar chest that Ellen's stepbrother and stepsister got their mother, probably for Mother's Day, but she passed away before Ellen's mom, of course, married their dad, but I don't know how we got stuck with it.
Inherited it.
I inherited it. I inherited all the junk. It does smell like cedar too when you open it. It's very strong. Well, at least it's all in one trail, boo-boo. Kathy, it's about, what is it, about 5 feet long?
What's that? The cedar chest?
Almost 5 feet, yeah. And it's like a blonde color. It does have a metal emblem on it that says, you know, to Mom from Linda and Gary, right? Yeah. But I'm sure you could fix that. Monica wants you to help the paint along. Is there a lot of paint left on that strainer?
There is.
Looks like a peacock, Kathy said. Looks like Santa's beard, but a different color. You don't have to shut up, Monica. He can't hear you anyway.
I agree with the helping.
So everybody stick around when he's done with this because I'm going to do a giveaway. Merry Christmases.
You didn't tell me anything about
I did not tell you
giveaway.
about that because I wanted it to be a surprise, but lots of people are probably getting ready to head out. Because I feel like ho, 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 since you're doing a Santa beard. But I can't do it till Alan's done because he has to watch the screen with me. If you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, hit that thumbs up. That's pretty, Alan. I like that. What is that at the top? Is that the Naples yellow?
Yeah.
Mm. What did you win, Nate?
Yes, it could be a Christmas tree. You made me sing that, Monica, when I read it.
What are you singing?
She said, with aqua presents under the tree. It won't when he's done stretching it because he won't leave it alone.
Uh-uh.
Oh, Nate has a crystal ball. Careful. Thanks, Chris. I got hoo-hoos too, Allie. And cuppy hands. I did get the Praj Posse clothing lineup. I don't know if you guys went and looked at it. It's a little expensive, but my order should be here within the next couple days, and I can show you guys the quality, because that was my biggest concern, was to see how thick the sweatshirts were going to be. And I ordered a coffee cup too. But now, beginning of the year, I'm going to work on some t-shirts with Mr. Nate, maybe. He did a great job on the other one, so we'll see if we can get a cuppy hand shirt and a couple of other ones with little sayings that we all say.
So the one saying was what? Use your cuppy hands.
I use my cuppy hands. I don't know if there were zip-up hoodies available, Kitty. The ones that I put on there, I believe, were both pullovers. I don't think they had a zip-up, but I'm not positive. Thanks, Maria. Maria just posted the link if anybody wants to go look. We have tank tops and sweatshirts and hoodies and t-shirts and long sleeve t-shirts. I think I did some pillows too. And coffee cups. It's looking good, and I like it. Just pay attention to your left hand side. You might want to take that little bit off the edge. Yeah, I wouldn't move it too much more.
Look what I can do.
Okay, Stuart. Yeah, I saw that, Judy, that you got some. I wear tank tops all the time, day and night.
There's the tricky part. I'll lose that top part.
Ellie says, good job, Stuart. Good job. Yeah, you could paint a peacock head on that now. Down by your left hand.
If I could paint.
Well, maybe you should do it. Don't wait for Nate.
I need the
Nate won't be back
embellisher.
for another 10 months.
I need the embellisher. That's going to be the next Tom Cruise movie,
What's that?
The Embellisher.
Well, I just call Nate Doodle. That's his nickname. Turn the painting the long way so they can see it.
Get that out of the way. This way?
Yeah, pull back towards you a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I could see a peacock head right down there in the bottom.
No gapping holes that we have to worry about, right?
Or it could be a tree in a mystical forest. Yep. I know, I love that Naples yellow in there. I just love that color.
It's such a plain color.
I love it. It acts different. It reacts to colors next to it. Like it bleeds into it. It makes it a whole different look. Jennifer says she sees a geyser. Looks like coral, fairy tree, water falling.
How many are you saying? No, don't touch it.
Yeah, leave it alone.
No, I gotta get
Gotta get what?
paint off this corner here.
Well,
And I got some canvas here, so a little white.
No.
Look at this corner down here that needs to be a little touch up.
All right, lift it up so they can see those cells because they're so cool on the edges. Monica said negative space is our friend.
Take it up to the next level.
That's pretty.
So you're saying leave it, huh?
They're all saying leave it alone.
You know how guys are. They can't leave anything alone. A little dab will do you. Right there's the spot I want to get. Where'd you go, hon?
Here,
Where are you running off to?
I'm getting my prizes.
Oh, the presents?
Yes.
Everybody's saying, hurry up, Alan, get out that canvas.
He's got to clean up his mess too. I'm doing 2.
Was this an unannounced surprise?
Yes, it's your surprise too. So if you live in the US, you can play the game. Because I can't ship these internationally.
We're playing a game?
Mm-hmm. I have to wait till Alan's done cleaning up though, because he has to watch the screen too.
So is there any other messages you want to give while we're waiting to play the game?
Take dark paint for the bottom right corner.
For this corner?
Must be.
Dark paint?
For that piece that you're missing, that edge.
It's 11:03. My screen says 11:05.
Okay. I'm much more satisfied.
Auction war coming up in the future.
Give it one more torch. I still think there's some cells in there that. Couple popping.
There's so many things you could do with that on an embellishment, though. No, I didn't, Nate. I did not get the Praj Posse puppy mascot. I didn't pay her deposit yet either. So I've been bouncing this idea around with myself actually about getting another puppy.
What?
Yeah, I want a Westie. And I want a white female, you know. And I was bouncing names around, and I've always wanted a female dog named Rosie after my grandma. I named my dogs after my grandparents. I had a Henry, I had an Arthur, I have an Eddie after my dad. So I need a girl. We've never had a girl dog. We have a boy cat.
She's just surrounded with testosterone.
I am. We need some female energy in this house. So I got a hold of a woman. Was it Winston-Salem? I don't know, but she's got puppies that will be delivered in December. So it means I would get her the end of February, probably beginning of March. And it's still too cold to house train a dog, a puppy. So I'm kind of pushing it out. I might wait till she has the next litter.
Okay, don't get worried, guys. But
Robin, you have a Westie? Well, I have a Yorkie, and he's 16, and I don't think he has much time left, so I think maybe having a puppy in the house might make us look differently at him. We had to put our Silky Terrier down a few years ago, and that was just so hard for me. Ellen bought him for me for a wedding present.
okay, voila, another masterpiece.
So,
Okay, time to clean up your mess.
it's hard putting a dog down, let me tell you. Ellen couldn't even go in with me. I was just a hot mess for weeks. And then Ellen's mom adopted Eddie from the shelter, and she had him for like, what, one day?
Yeah, she
She
couldn't
said, I
handle
can't handle him. I'm taking him back. And I'm like, you don't take a dog back to the shelter. So we had her bring him here, and he's been like the best dog ever. But I know if Arthur passes away, he's going to be lost because he's used to having a little dog to follow around, you know?
that little dog.
Huh?
That little dog.
That little dog.
We won't tell you the
So-
names we call him sometimes.
Yeah, he's deaf, and he's losing his eyesight, and he has a testicular tumor that he can't have surgery. The vets are like, no, he's too old. He would never make it through the surgery. So
it's just a matter of time. He's not in any pain or anything. So as long as he's not in pain, we're not going to do anything to him. But my son is so attached to that dog.
And vice versa.
Yeah. When Christopher goes out, he whines the entire time waiting for Chris to come home, and he paces. So, yeah. I thought maybe if I get another puppy in the house, maybe it won't be so hard when he does go. I don't know. All right. So, all right. We have 129 people in here. We're going to try Marcy's little game here. Giveaway time. Put a pad down and flip it white side up.
Wait, sorry.
Ooh, that's really white.
Is that bright?
Yeah, it's bright. Put the mirror down for a minute, let it focus, and then we'll take the mirror out.
Where's the mirror?
Right there. No. We have to go the other way. It doesn't like the white side. It doesn't really like that side either now. Okay. Giveaway number 1.
Are you going to do this?
US only, guys. They're already writing numbers. I didn't even pick a number in my head yet. So let me write a number down. Wait, I'm not looking at the screen. Okay. All right, now you can start. Pick a number between 1 and 125. This is the number we're looking for, Alan. Okay, go. Shelly Anderson. Shelly's got it.
Shelly.
Oh, gosh, that screen's horrible. Here you go. Maybe that'll work.
Do you want to describe what she won, Vanna?
Vanna. That is an 11 by 14 resined yarn pull, and Shelly Anderson is the winner. We're gonna do one more, so don't give up yet. Don't pick any more numbers. Stop.
Stop. Whoa.
Shelly, I think I have your address too. I think you bought auction paintings. Okay.
Second one.
So number 2.
Here.
Okay, no numbers yet. So I have to write the number down. So Ellen and I have to both see it. Where you going, bro? Don't leave me.
Okay.
All right.
So this one
we're
is
starting
Shelly's.
right now. Pick a number between 1 and 126. Go. Oh, there it is.
Kathy.
Bonsai Kathy. Show Bonsai Kathy what she has won.
Vanna.
Be Vanna. This is a round with a resin finish. Kind of will match that other one, Kath.
We have a winner. Look at, there must be a lag.
Must be a big leg. She got her yippee in there.
How many of you are going into timeout for all these numbers you're putting in?
Now it's slowing down because they're finding out Kathy won. Anything else, Boo?
So, Kathy, this is what you have won. This is also resin coated. This is what, a 12-inch round?
No, I don't know measure it.
Now what are you looking for? You're having too much fun with this.
I can't find it.
That is a 12-inch round. So congratulations, Kathy. Where do you want to put these? What are you looking for?
I was just looking for the box. All right, guys. So if you're not here next Monday, which I totally understand because it's Christmas Eve, that was like what, a noodle strainer that you put on the edge of a pot?
Yes.
I'll have to see if it's on Amazon. I'll put it in my shop. Pasta strainer from Dollar Tree. That's what Monica says.
And Monica should know because she sent the gadget to us to the P.O. box.
Yes.
Thank you, Monica.
So we're going to be checking our fan mail box every day now because we may get more gadgets. So if you're not able to make it next Monday, we totally understand it's Christmas Eve, but we're just going to be here anyway. So we're just going to paint. And if you want to come hang with us, if you're not doing anything, we'll be here. But definitely New Year's Eve. If you guys want to paint with us, we can all bounce off and do the same colors. And then we'll post pictures in the garage to see what everybody's piece looks like. Same time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Same time, Monica. Unless, I don't know, unless we start a little earlier. Maybe we'll start at 8. I don't know.
I think we should start at our regular time.
9? Okay. Ellen says 9. Yep, same bet time, same bet channel.
Now, the New Year's Eve is going to be a special time.
Yes, we're
We're
starting
starting
at
at
8.
8 p.m.
Yep.
Eastern Standard
And
Time.
we're going until into the new year. So, yeah, I'm going to post that on the Parage Posse, but I will also mention it in my videos this week.
Jennifer, if you're in the area, you can always join us here. She said she's going to be out of town.
Are you coming here, Jen? Is that my Christmas present from you? Yes, we are all hitting the hay because we've got a lot to do this week. So thank you so much for coming, guys. I'm glad you had fun. I have Kathy's address, and I believe I have Shelly's. Oh, she's going to be in Texas. Go join the Parage Posse. We have lots of fun in there, and you can see lots of beautiful paintings and ask questions there too.
And you can share your own paintings and get input from the posse. Got some great paintings that are getting posted in there.
Yep.
I mean, I'm really, really impressed.
And if you have questions that you forgot to ask tonight, you can always hit us up in there. There's enough of us there to answer questions for you. And also my email, ChristinaWelchArt@yahoo.com. And check out the Etsy shop and the Redbubble. Check out the Teesprings for our Parage Posse hoodies and t-shirts and coffee cups. And any money that we make off that definitely goes right back into the business. So it gives us time to get more stuff together. I am looking into a couple of more places for different things. But
hopefully you'll have some updates from Jerry's here shortly.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear back from Mike because I need help filling out the planner. So I have to plan reviews and let them know when I'm doing them. So, and ordering supplies for those reviews. So,
Jennifer says aprons.
yes, that's the one I'm looking for, Jen. I'm looking for a place for aprons, and I don't want them to be expensive. I want them to be cheap. If I could figure out this Cricut thing, I could probably do them myself because I can get the aprons really cheap. So I'm still looking into that. Pam, what do you need the link for, hon? Praj
Maria.
Posse, Maria just posted it right above your comment. Oh. And the Teespring one is right there too.
Valerie's asking about the video editor.
Filmora. And there's also, oh, I have it on my other one. I have it on my iPad, Val. I'd have to look. So, yep. If you guys have questions or anything, hit me up, Praj, or email or comments. And we will see you all next Monday. Watch your videos this week. We'll have lots of new ones up. And if you have requests, send them to my email. And we're always willing to try something.
Once.
At least once, yes. Merry Christmas, guys. And we will see you next Monday.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.